Today, Keith, I wrote a few quick notes to clients over the weekend on some important developments to keep in mind in the China game space. So competition is heating up with some high profile new games in December. As a reminder, in a detailed presentation, I pitched and added my short NetEase call 2 weeks ago when the stock hit a new 52-week high near $119. Since then, in 2 weeks, this mega cap stock of $75 billion has drastically lagged behind, has fallen 10% in just 2 weeks. That's a big move for this big company. By comparison, the other gaming giant, Tencent, is down 2 to 3% over the same time period. So NetEase is significantly underperforming here. I do
Yeah.
believe investors' concerns on some high profile games of theirs like Eggy Party, which again is a critical part of my short thesis, maybe finally happening. This is a Wall Street darling. There are no sell ratings. And it's performed really well this year. But I do think the good times is going to end, particularly going to next year. It's my top short at the
What's
moment.
the
That's it.
what's the name of that game?
The game is called Eggy Party, so it's like a clone of Fall Guys. It's just a bunch of extremely cute eggs bumping each other off in a race and going into battle, and it's really fun. But I see a lot of concerns in terms of longer term monetization with that game. In addition, competition coming on, but it's a extremely it came out of nowhere, Keith, last year, and now it's just one of the probably the most popular casual game uh, in China and one of the most popular worldwide. Um, and one
Really?
reason is that yeah, and one reason is that Fall Guys never they couldn't really set up anything on the mobile side because it's a PC game. So and that's owned by Epic Games, I believe. That's the publisher. So I think that's
So,
just one game.
so, you, so that's
Yeah,
a
sorry, go
but
ahead.
that's like that's a fad. It's like Angry Birds. It's like even I know that. I mean, it's not gonna be great forever. It's just what people are doing right now. I assume, or we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, one of my points is casual gaming versus like a AAA hardcore gaming. The monetization potential and the audience spending habits are extremely different. So I'm not there yet that, look, I give NetEase a ton of credit for making this game a blockbuster, an absolute blockbuster. And they actually have to thank their partner, Tencent, and competitor, right? It's a frenemy, but because of the WeChat social vision that this game is taking advantage of. But I give them credit, but I'm just thinking, the stock has already ripped 50% this year. So you got to look at it on what's already priced in and where do we go from here heading into next year. I'm definitely more cautious on this thing. I used to like NetEase a few years ago. I thought it was one of the big outperformers along with PDD. So, it's a good management team, but I don't think the tide is in their favor next year.
The ticker on that, for those of you that don't know, is NTES, Nancy Tommy Eddie Shore. And if you don't know who Eddie Shore is or Angry Birds, and I can't help with that either this morning, but yeah, this it's interesting. I mean, we want to stay with these China shorts. I mean, the Hang Seng, it's not just oil and bond yields. Those are pretty big things, or high yield spreads. They didn't even move last week. I mean, of course, anyone with a chart in the U.S. that only does U.S. stocks is not going to see what's going on in the Hang Seng, but you can see it. I think Ron can show you. I mean, it's not just kind of going to new lows, Felix. I mean, it's going down 1 to 2% every day to new lows, and for NetEase to go down more than that, like you said, 10% in a straight line, that's signal. In particular into year end. I mean, year end winners tend to win and losers tend to lose, and this has been a winner that's just reversed. So I'll give you an update on that signal on that, and Keep it coming, man. Keep it coming.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.